There is a version of you that must die. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now, that version, the weak one, has been stealing your dreams, robbing your future, draining your strength while you make excuses. You already know it. You feel it every time you choose comfort over greatness, every time you delay, every time you lower your standards. That version must be killed before it kills everything you were born to become. Comment, I choose to kill the weak version of me. If you're ready to rise, you have a choice today. Keep carrying the weaker version of yourself or leave it behind for good. The version that makes excuses, stays scared, gives up too soon. It has no place in the life you're meant to live. If you don't let go of it, it will keep pulling you down. But if you kill it now, you open the door to real strength, real confidence, real freedom. You are not finished yet. You might believe that who you are today is the final version of yourself, but that is a tragic mistake. Life never demanded that you freeze into your current form. It demanded that you evolve, stretch, and grow. Growth is not a luxury, it is your duty. Your comfort zone is nothing but a beautiful prison. Familiar patterns, predictable outcomes. It promises safety, but delivers mediocrity. True growth occurs at the edges of discomfort, where uncertainty meets courage. When you push past your limits, you discover they were nothing but illusions drawn by fear. Every challenge you have ever faced, every fall, every failure has only been a preparation. Your potential doesn't diminish with age, it expands with experience. The universe has not finished writing your story. There are chapters yet unwritten, battles yet won, and impacts yet unmade. Look at nature. Nothing stays static. Rivers carve through mountains. Seeds burst through concrete. Stars explode to birth new galaxies. You are part of this unstoppable evolution. You are not meant to stay the same. You are designed to become more, and you must. Excuses are chains that you forged link by link. Every time you say not today, every time you say maybe later, every time you justify staying small, another link is added, until one day you find yourself imprisoned in a life you never truly chose. The excuses seduce you with comfort, but enslave you in mediocrity. They whisper sweet lies. You need more time. You need more preparation. But the truth is brutal and simple. You don't need more time. You need more courage. You don't need more information. You need more commitment. The human mind is masterful at creating logical-sounding lies to justify cowardice. I don't have enough time. I don't have the right resources. I'm too old. I'm too young. These are not facts. They are self-imposed limitations designed to keep you from facing your true potential. Consider the graveyards of regret littered with dreams buried by excuses. It's not failure that destroys most people. It's waiting. It's hesitation. It's allowing fear to masquerade as logic. Every day you delay is a day stolen from your greatness. Success is simple, but not easy. It demands you kill every excuse the moment it rises. Action must become your default response. Feel fear? Move anyway. Feel doubt? Step forward anyway. Feel unready? Begin anyway. Growth only respects action, never excuses. Excuses promise you safety, but deliver you stagnation. Safety is not the goal. Growth is, impact is, legacy is. You cannot have those things and live a life protected by excuses. Kill them, burn them down, and build your future on the ashes. Comfort is the silent killer of dreams. It doesn't shout, it whispers. It tempts you to slow down, to stay safe, to do just enough. But comfort is a coffin lined with silk, beautiful, soft, and fatal. Every day spent in comfort is a day spent dying instead of living. You must reject comfort as your master. Greatness is not born in warm beds and easy choices. It is forged in the fires of discomfort. Each step into difficulty strengthens your soul. Each act of deliberate hardship makes you more unstoppable. Discomfort must become your daily companion. How do you kill the addiction to comfort? Start small. Take the cold shower. Have the hard conversation. Run the extra mile. Work when you're tired. Speak when you're scared. Stretch yourself until stretching becomes your new normal. Until your comfort zone is an enemy you gladly leave behind. Nothing worth having ever came from choosing ease. Look at history. Every breakthrough, every empire, every innovation was birthed from discomfort. The great ones did not seek rest. They sought conquest. They traded temporary ease for permanent impact. Comfort makes promises it cannot keep. It says, stay here, you're safe, but it lies. Because outside your comfort zone is the only place where you grow. Only there do you find the strength, skill, and spirit that will make you extraordinary. You were not born for comfort. You were born for conquest, for movement, for expansion. Kill the addiction to comfort, and you will unleash a version of yourself the world is not ready for but desperately needs. Desire without discipline is a fantasy. Millions desire greatness. Few discipline themselves to achieve it. Desire is the spark, but discipline is the engine. And without discipline, you are nothing but a dreamer lost at sea, tossed by every wave of emotion. Discipline shows up after motivation dies. When the feeling fades, when the excitement is gone, discipline is the iron hand that drags you forward. It is the cold steel backbone of every champion, every titan, every legend. How do you build it? You anchor small wins daily, not massive, flashy victories. Small, unbreakable commitments kept every single day. Wake up on time. Do the work when no one is watching. Train when you feel weak. Keep promises you made to yourself when you were strong. Understand this. Motivation is a liar. It abandons you when you need it most. Discipline never does. Talent without discipline is wasted. Intelligence without discipline is irrelevant. Desire without discipline is dead on arrival. The world does not reward dreamers. It rewards doers. Those who grind when no one is looking. Those who hammer away day after day after day, without applause, without approval, without reward. Discipline is the currency that buys your future. You must master yourself. Discipline is self-respect in action. Every time you follow through on a commitment to yourself, you are telling your soul, I can be trusted. That trust becomes unbreakable power. And that power, that iron self-mastery, becomes your destiny. You must fire the old manager of your mind, the one ruled by fear, by laziness, by excuses. That voice in your head that tells you to stay small, it is a fraud. It must be removed, stripped of power, permanently evicted. Audit your thoughts with brutal honesty. If a thought does not serve your mission, kill it. Replace it with power, with fire, with belief. Your mind is a battlefield. You are the commander. You decide which thoughts live and which thoughts die. You were not born with a broken mind. You were programmed by a broken world. Parents, teachers, peers, society, they all uploaded their fears into your operating system. It's time for a hard reset. It's time to take back control. Thoughts are chemicals. Fear releases poison. Confidence releases strength. Every thought you entertain either makes you weaker or stronger. There is no neutral. There is no standing still. You must choose, moment by moment, which army you will feed. The old managers will not leave quietly. They will beg. They will bargain. They will whisper sweet lies. But you must stand firm. There is no room for traitors in the kingdom of your mind. Replace every doubt with a declaration. Replace every fear with a decision. The battle for your destiny is fought first in silence, inside your mind. Win there and you win everywhere else. Lose there and no external victory will save you. Fire the cowardice. Hire the courage. Make your mind an unstoppable empire. You are not your failures. Your failures are not your identity. They are your tuition, paid in full, paid in blood. They bought you wisdom that the comfortable will never know. Wear them as armor, not as shame. Every mistake you have made was preparing you for a future only you can fulfill. Failure was not there to break you. It was there to shape you, to carve away the weakness, the hesitation, the pride, the ignorance, until only strength remained. Look around you. The graveyard is filled with people who mistook a fall for a final defeat. They quit when they should have risen. They buried themselves while they were still breathing. You must not join them. Your greatest enemy is not failure. It is the story you tell yourself about failure. Change the story. Stop saying, I am broken. Start saying, I am forged. Stop saying, I am defeated. Start saying, I am prepared. When you see every setback as training, every loss as a lesson, every scar as a medal of survival, you become invincible. You take your place among the rare, the few who refuse to bow, refuse to break, refuse to stay down. Your destiny was never supposed to be easy. It was supposed to be earned through fire, through darkness, through doubt. And still you rise again and again and again, because you are not your failures. You are your future. Association is acceleration. Your circle is your ceiling. Who you walk with decides how far you run. Who you listen to decides how far you climb. Who you stand with decides how far you climb. Who you stand with decides whether you rise or whether you rot. You cannot fly with anchors chained to your ankles. You cannot become extraordinary while surrounded by the ordinary. Proximity is power. The energy of your environment seeps into your soul. It either ignites you or extinguishes you. You must be ruthless. Guard your circle like your life depends on it, because it does. Align with warriors, not with whiners. Connect with builders, not with destroyers. Pursue the company of the hungry, the fierce, the unbreakable. Every conversation, every handshake, every association is programming your mind. What are you downloading every day? Doubt or belief? Excuses or action? Fear or fire? Greatness demands separation. It demands elevation. You cannot carry everyone with you. Some people must be left behind, not out of hatred, but out of destiny. Loyalty to your mission must come before loyalty to the familiar. Look at your circle. Study it like your life depends on it, because it does. Association is acceleration. Choose your company and choose your future. Fear of judgment is the cage. Doubt is the dagger. Waiting is the poison. And mediocrity is the silent grave. If you let the weak version of yourself dictate your days, you will live a ghost life. Half alive, half awake, half forgotten. You must kill that weaker version today. You must tear it from your chest with your bare hands and bury it under the weight of your action, your courage, your refusal to settle. It is not easy. It was never supposed to be easy. That's why it matters. Act now, not tomorrow, not next month, not someday. Kill hesitation at the root. Move boldly. Speak loudly. Build relentlessly. Start before you're ready. Begin before you're confident. Leap before you feel safe. The weak voice will scream louder the closer you get to freedom. Let it scream and walk forward anyway. Let fear clutch at you and walk forward anyway. Let doubt gnaw at you and walk forward anyway. You are the architect of your own soul. You are the author of your own destiny. No one else will save you. No one else can. It's on you. And that is your power. If you've made it this far, drop 100 in the comments. It shows you are part of the 1% that's improving every single day.